We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up
with the New York Giants.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, check Mike 11, bring it.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get on. Let's keep moving. Hey, check Mike 11.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Okay, Everett.
Holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But
I thought my nigga Kurt was going to throw that pick.
Found a way to pick it up.
Oh.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
Oh, you can see what I was thinking, huh? So dumbass up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Ooh.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On play action, Cousins. He'll buy some time right.
Oh.
They're going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come
Fuck
open
that. Let's be
downfield,
great.
but they never did.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Let's go, nigga. Larry Legend. Larry Legend.
situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff here to his right.
Oh, that was phony.
It's a 4-yard.
Oh, that was phony.
3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now a handoff.
Oh, get off. Oh!
He'll still be stopped just
they own that nigga.
Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, in on the tackle. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Cousins.
Oh!
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Throwing, Cousins. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well
Right,
done. I
right.
appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their
Fuck
game
outta
plan was
here,
incorrect.
nigga.
You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Shut your bitch ass up, Charles Davis.
A nice run on 1st down gets him 6 yards to the 31.
Oh.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Barkley on the counter. And he's able to take this one
Come
up
on,
to
man.
the
That nigga ain't
35-yard
dragging my
line.
nigga.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Kaepernick.
Oh.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Kaepernick going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick.
Oh my God.
Right at midfield.
That shit was so fucking ass.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver.
That shouldn't even be caught.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Nigga.
And they'll lose yardage on the play back
go,
at the
nigga.
45-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Here's Kaepernick to throw.
Oh my.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation and showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there.
Also, he want to run it. Okay.
And it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
Oh my God, serious.
You're right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once it threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Play action now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 11 now. Play fake. Cousins. Forced out to his left. Now let it go deep down the left sideline. And that one will fall in.
I tried to go catch it, bro, nigga.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Here we go on 4th down.
Bro, get out.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop him with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And this is
Let's go, nigga.
Washington touchdown. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington now an extra point away.
Let's go.
This thing up.
Great drive.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are and tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shot before half for Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31.
Oh.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and
they
said, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Oh my God, they held me.
Yardage before being taken down at midfield.
And we tend to give those running backs and the slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going up top.
Let's go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no one.
Get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Man, that was a touchback, my nigga.
He has me on that. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Damn.
That's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Let's go, little hit.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. To throw, Kaepernick. And that is incomplete.
Let's go.
You got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Again on the last play.
Let's get it.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick.
Oh my God.
And finds McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Come on, my nigga.
By his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake, Kaepernick. He's going to air one out.
Oh my.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
They let that nigga catch that, bro.
Play for the Giants on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good game on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. A quick throw by Kaepernick complete.
What?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face touchdown Giants. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Oh, this is blocked.
Get up.
This is going the other way. Taking it right down Broadway. The 40. Past the 20.
Let's go,
Takes
dude.
it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Oh.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this will do.
Come on, my nigga.
Push the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle and quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They give it off here to the tight end. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Kaepernick.
Oh!
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try for Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute, they want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways